Hi everyone!
Welcome back to MomNMeBeauty. Today we're going to be talking about our gotta have it's and don't buy it's for the month of April. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first part of our video is the gotta have it's, and these are the products that we absolutely loved for the month of April and can't put down. So the first product that I have to share is this Luxie brush, the 141 mini round brush, and I think they have a special collection that's like glittery gold, so if you find that, this is what I'm talking about. This is the perfect inner corner slash brow bone highlight brush. I absolutely love it. I've used it in all of my tutorials that I've done in the past month, and I think in March as well. So yeah, I love this brush.
My first gotta have it for the month of April also are brushes. These are Luxie brushes. Again, I have number 209 large shader and number 245 small shader. I received both of these in a boxy charm and I cannot put either one of them down. The large shader, number 209, that applies my lid color flawlessly and effortlessly. I can get just the right amount of powder on here, apply it to my lid, it covers in, a couple pats on my lid, and I'm done. I don't have to go back and touch up. Whereas other brushes that I have, sometimes that is the case depending on what eyeshadow I'm using. So this just makes it so much quicker and so much easier. And then the number 245 small shader, I actually use this to apply my inner corner highlight. And I don't like a blingy inner corner highlight for most eye looks, but I don't want to have to keep applying and applying shadow. This, same thing, it does it quickly, effortlessly, and I only have to dip the brush in the shadow once, apply it to my inner corner, done, and I can go on to the next one. Really great brushes.
My next favorite comes from Too Faced, and that is the Too Faced 20th anniversary lipstick in the shade Marcia. And in my opinion, this is the perfect hot pink color with glitter in it. Now normally glitter lipsticks are very chalky and drying on your lips, but these are more moisturizing, but they still have the glitter in it. So yeah, I love this, and also the packaging is great.
My next gotta have it for April is something new this month. I haven't owned it for the whole entire month, but I have been using it each and every single day that I wear makeup since I got it, so I had to include it in this video. And I think last month I said the same thing. It always seems to happen this way. I pick up a product that month, I don't use it for the full month, but it is so great I have to include it in that video. Well, okay, so enough going off tangent. This is the Too Faced Natural Lust eyeshadow palette. This is so up my alley. The shades in here, for the most part, the ones that I use are like mauves or like cool toned browns. Now, in the last MomNMe video that we posted, we did like our ultimate guide to palettes. I'll post that video up in the corner for you and in the description bar below if you want to check that out. And I talked a little bit more in detail about this palette. So in any case, so if I take an imaginary line and draw it from this shade up to this shade, everything from the top up I use on a daily basis whenever I use this palette. On the lower half, there are still some shades that I do use, like these three on the bottom right here I use all the time, and a couple of the other colors I've tried out a little bit. So overall, this palette kind of pulls more pinky shades. You got both cool and warm tone in here, and it's got some like one or two off the beaten path kind of shades. There's a turquoise and a really nice steel colored purple in here. So overall, the shade selection is everything that I want. Pigmentation is normal Too Faced, very pigmented. Even the shimmers have a lot of pigmentation in them. The pan sizes are pretty standard, so overall I really love this palette. The only thing downside to it I don't like is that it is made out of cardboard. So some of Too Faced palettes have like a tin or a metal casing to them. This one does not. It's cardboard. So if I were to take this on a trip, I would be a little bit more leery about putting it in my check-in. I might have to bring it on my carry-on just so it doesn't get damaged. So yeah, great palette.
My next favorite for the month of April is the Nikkietutorials and Ofra highlighting trio. Now, I think it was almost 2 years ago now that she released her original highlighter, which was like a wheel of 3, if you know what I'm trying to say. And this palette is basically those 3 colors just in their own separate pans. Now, as far as the shades go, they are awesome. I love how they are the nice blinding highlight. Now, there's only 1 shade out of the 3 that I don't use, but otherwise it's a great palette. I just can't put this thing down. I just absolutely love it. Okay, my last favorite for the month of April is the Anastasia Riviera palette. Now, I did a tutorial with this, I think it was last week that we posted the video, right? And, you know, I love the eyeshadow look, and I just love the variety of eyeshadow looks that I can create with this palette. I love all the bright shades. I love all the names, the pigmentation. It is classic Anastasia. Very, very pigmented, even though they are pressed powders, but pressed powders are going to be naturally very pigmented. So overall, I absolutely love the palette, and I love the packaging. I love the fact that it's not their velvet packaging, which gets really dirty and is hard to clean. So
this next section of the video we do call maybe products. These are the products that we're kind of teetering on the fence, we're not too sure about. My only product for the month is the Touch and Soul No Pore Blem Primer Smooth and Pore Covering Makeup Primer. I received this in a BoxyCharm, I think it was last month. I've been trying it off and on over the last almost 2 months. The thing with this is it's supposed to fill in your pores, but I don't feel like it does that. I have really worked it into my pores, and my biggest pore problem I have on my face is right around my nose. Those pores are massive and I don't know why. Anyway, so I take the primer and I kind of work it into those pores. Doesn't make a bit of difference. I put my foundation over the top of it, and it doesn't matter whether I use liquid or powder foundation. It just doesn't fill in the pores any more than if I had not used the product to begin with. However, that being said, it does add a little bit more mattification to my foundations. Like it's so hard to describe. If I did not use this whatsoever and just use my normal NYX primer that I love to use, and sometimes use the Milk Makeup Blur Stick to fill in my pores, if I just use those underneath my foundation, it's great, it's fine. But then if I put a little bit of this over top of those 2 primers before I put on my foundation, I do feel like it extends the wear of my foundation just a hair more, a little bit more, and it also makes my face stay matte longer, if that makes sense. So it doesn't exactly claim what it says to in the bottle for me, but it does have an extra benefit.
And we have no don't buy it's for the month of April.
It's awfully weird because normally we do, but the last couple of months we haven't had any products that we just don't want to use anymore. It's awfully strange. And that is it for this video. It was pretty sweet and short. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up down below. It really does help us out. And also in the comment section down below, let us know what your products you're loving for the month of April are, and the products that you really don't like at all. All of that information really does help us out when people go to search for beauty videos or favorites and hate-its for the month. If those comments and thumbs up are down below in our video, then our video will rank higher in their search. If you have some friends and family that you think would get some benefit out of our content here on YouTube, please do share us with them. It really does help us out. Welcome to all our new subscribers. We have had quite a few of you in the last couple of weeks. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then the little bell right next to it so you're notified every time we upload a new video. We do upload twice a week in normal circumstances. On Mondays is Mom and Me, and on Thursdays is either Teen Take with Emma or Mom Moment with me. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to hit us on social media. All that information will be above Emma's head. That is Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next MomNMe video. Bye everyone.